Good day everyone, I'm Kisha May Filiselda, BS Criminology 1A, and I'm going to answer the 7 questions that provided. First, what were your first thoughts after watching the documentary? My first thoughts were a mix of anger, concern, and a strong sense of nationalism. I felt deeply troubled by how Filipino fishermen are being harassed in our own water and frustrated that, despite international support and legal victories, we still struggle to assert our rights. It made me realize how urgent and serious the West Philippine Sea conflict is, not just politically but socially, economically, and environmentally. Second, the most significant points include the legal victory of the Philippines in the 2016 arbitral ruling which invalidated China's 9-dash line, the direct impact of the dispute on Filipino fishermen and marine resources, and the failure of major international bodies to enforce the decision. The documentary also stressed that the West Philippine Sea is vital for national sovereignty, economic survival, and environmental sustainability. Third, the documentary presented a clear and informative timeline of the dispute, starting from colonial era maritime boundaries to the rise of China's territorial claims. It how overlapping claims in the South China Sea became more intense in recent decades due to region's strategic and economic importance. The documentary also emphasized the Philippines' consistent legal and historical claims based on the international laws and UNCLOS, United Nations Convention of the Law of the Sea. 4. The documentary highlighted the Philippines' decision to pursue peaceful legal means through international arbitration. It also showed how diplomacy was used to rally global support, especially after the 2016 ruling. However, it criticized inconsistent leadership approaches across different administrations, ranging from the legal action to more passive, China-friendly policies that weakened the country's stance. 5. The documentary portrayed China as the aggressor, building artificial islands and deploying military assets in dispute areas. Despite international condemnation, it showed how China's economic and military power allows it to ignore legal rulings. In contrast, the United States was shown as a balancing force, promoting freedom of navigation and conducting joint exercises with allies like the Philippines, although the U.S. also has its own strategic interest in the region. 6. The documentary emphasized that the West Philippine Sea is a rich source of food, livelihood, and natural resources. Losing control over it means compromising national security and giving up valuable marine and energy assets. The main challenges highlighted include China's militarization, environmental destruction, political interference, and the Philippines' limited naval and military capability to protect its own territory. Last, the documentary deepened my understanding of how multifaceted the conflict is. It's not just about territory but about people, survival, identity, and environmental stewardship. I now see that protecting the West Philippine Sea is a duty for every Filipino. It inspired me to be more informed, more vocal, and more supportive of policies and leaders who are committed to defending our sovereignty.